What is going on YouTube? Walter White here, back in the building. A little bit more of an informal pickup video than what we usually do. A big part of the reason is that there's nothing going on game hunting wise right now. The flea market is dead, yard selling's dead. We've actually had cold weather for Arizona, like 40 degrees. I know the rest of the country probably laughs at that. But everything just kind of shuts down here. So that with the holidays, there's just been nothing to find the last couple weeks. But over the last like 10 days, I did get a handful of pickups from various locations. So I'll show you guys those right now. Starting off with a local reseller. He just gave me this game. He owed me some money, and he took this game, and we just counted it as $20 of what he owed me, and he just gave this to me. He got it at a garage sale the other day for like $1, so he scored on it for sure. But it's Star Fox 64, and it's in this annoyingly big box, just like what's the other one? Yeah, Pokemon Stadium is in like a huge ass box too. I don't know why. I think they come with a Rumble Pack, or yeah, this one came with a Rumble Pack right there. So it's in a big box, kind of annoying for a collector because it just doesn't fit, and it just kind of throws your numbers off and stuff. But at least it's the same height, so whatever. Pretty cool game. I had it loose cart, but I'm always looking for complete in box games to boost my collection, so that's a big one, obviously. Now I'll show you this next group of things I got. Everyone's been getting these this last couple weeks. You've seen a million YouTube videos of them, and anyone that does Club Nintendo knows that you pick your prize and then you literally just wait around for half the year. I think I ordered these like 2-3 months ago. It was a long time ago, and they finally arrived. So it's going to be really hard to show you guys, but I'll try my hardest here. First one is this tiny little, I love this one a lot, this Pikmin one. It's the smallest one of the bunch, but man, that's just the quality. I mean, it's so good. So high def for a picture. I absolutely love that. So all three of these are going to be going up. Probably put the Luigi one where that stupid Aladdin poster is back there, because the Aladdin poster doesn't really go with video games at all. I'll put the Aladdin poster somewhere else in my room. This one's sick too. Wind Waker. One of my favorite Wii games. My favorite Zelda game. I know some people were not a huge fan of the cel-shaded Zelda thing, but just the soundtrack, and Wind Waker is one of those games that I just feel happy when I play. Wind Waker and Mario Sunshine are two games that you can be having a bad day and you play it and you're instantly happy. And then this one's awesome too. A Year of Luigi poster. It says that, I think on the bottom here, Year of Luigi. Yeah, it says it down there with a little Club Nintendo watermark, I think. No, it says it up there. That's where it says Year of Luigi. So you see the little retro picture of Luigi. I absolutely love that. I'll probably be putting that back here. Next video you see of mine, we'll probably have it back there somewhere, if I'm not too lazy. Now, I got a good find here, finally, on Craigslist, and I hate Craigslist. It's pretty ironic that the name of this channel is Craigslist Game Finds, because I hate finding games on Craigslist. It's probably my least favorite method to find retro video games, maybe behind the thrift stores, I'm not sure, but I absolutely hate it, especially where I live. It's the same, I swear to God, it's the same like 4 people every single day on Craigslist with the same exact postings that make eBay look like a discount bargain bin prices. But there is one time of the year to find good deals on Craigslist, and it's right now. It's during the holidays. People are desperately trying to get $50 here or $100 there, and if you have money and you have time, you can take advantage of that and get some amazing deals, like this deal I got today. This guy was asking $135 for this lot, and I offered him $100 for it. You don't want to start with a lowball offer on Craigslist because they'll probably ignore you, but at the same time, you always want to try to get $20, $30 off. A lot of people price to sell it cheaper, if that makes sense. Like they say, hey, I'm going to ask $140 for this and I plan on selling it for $100. That way they feel like they're giving the buyer a discount or whatever. Offered this guy $100. He met me in the middle at $120. So I gave him $120 for this whole lot, and it definitely ended up, value-wise, it was definitely worth it. We'll start off with the black Wii. I have one exactly like this. It has its little SD card or whatever. And on the SD card and on the Wii is like 4 or 5 Nintendo, what the hell is it called? Where you download games. There's like 4 or 5 games on here. There's Paper Mario, or not Paper Mario, Super Mario RPG, Majora's Mask, and I think A Link to the Past, among 1 or 2 other games. So there's a bunch of really good games purchased already on here. I own all of them, but you know, if I'm really lazy, I guess I could pull them up on this as opposed to pulling them up in the real time. But I'm more of an original guy. I like to play, like, I could play Ocarina of Time on my 3DS, but I much rather prefer to play it on the N64. And I could play Ocarina of Time on the GameCube, but I still much rather play it on the N64. I like to play the original format, what have you. So with the Wii came with a bunch of accessories, nothing too exciting. The charger, Nyko charger pack thing, I have one of those as well. Power cord. This was pretty cool. I was happy this was in the lot. This is one of those game controllers for the Wii. You can play Brawl with it. You need it for like certain first-person shooters and stuff. So I think these are kind of valuable if I remember. I remember them being like $15. Someone told me that like a year ago. They're like, you should have bought that. They're worth like $20 because I passed up on it at a yard sale. 2 of these things, which I hate. I'll be selling them with this system. I'll probably be selling this system. I have the same exact system already plugged in and set up over here. But I will be keeping some of these games and especially some of these accessories. And the 2 things I'll be keeping for sure are these 2 Wii Motion Plus controllers. I have 1 of these, but having a couple extras is good for the later Wii games. Needed these controllers. The only thing that sucks about these controllers is that they absolutely destroy battery. Like if you're browsing Netflix, these controllers eat batteries right up. A nunchuck here. The sensor bar, obviously. These things, which I absolutely hate. I know that they're valuable and I know that people like them, but I hate these things. And these are the things that go from like all 3 systems. PlayStation, Xbox 360, and obviously the Wii. And they're the AV cables. And I hate these things. I hate how bulky they are. I hate how much space they take up. But for whatever reason, they are kind of valuable, if I recall. I think they're much more valuable than a normal cable because of their practicality if you have all 3 systems. It's funny that these systems are now technically the last generation. I think that's weird. Which brings me to my next point with these Wii games. Let me get into this really quick. This is the best time in history to buy Wii games as a collector. Every time a system is kind of dying and going out the door, that is when the smart collectors will go in and they will buy the factory sealed games. They'll buy the big titles for cheap, like on bargain bin shelves, and they'll collect them. Imagine if you had the power right now to go back in time to like when the N64 was dying and get Conker's Bad Fur Day factory sealed for $2. You have that opportunity right now with the Nintendo Wii, and I would use it, you guys. I would go out and buy a bunch of these games for really, really cheap, and I would put them on your bookshelves. Even if you don't plan on playing them or doing anything with them, if they're factory sealed games, if they're good games, buy them and start stocking those bookshelves, because this is the best time as a collector to collect Nintendo Wii, period. The abundance is there, the mass amount of games, and then the prices are cheap. So this is the time of your life right now for Wii games. In like 15 years, you're going to look back and be like, man, I wish I had jumped on top of that. So I'm telling you right now, if you ever take my advice, buy some Wii games right now. Pick them up, factory sealed, good games, whatever, for cheap at the stores, and just start stockpiling them. You'll have an awesome collection in 10 years, and you'll be really happy you did it. So the games for this lot, I'll get back to. The games were really, really where it was at. And at $120, the games were worth $120. So if I wanted a free Wii, I could have gotten a free Wii. I'll be selling the Wii, and I'll be keeping about half of these games though, and hopefully I'll get my money back and keep the games for free. Wii Sports Resort, obviously it came with the Wii, and Wii Sports. For you resellers out there, don't ignore these games. They're actually usually a pretty quick $10. Why? I have no idea. I never play them. This guy never even opened them. This one's still sealed. I don't know if you can see, but the plastic tape is still on there. And so is this one. So this guy never opened these. I'll probably toss these on eBay. Maybe I'll keep them as like a game to play with kids or something. I don't know. Probably not. The instruction manual for Wii Sports Resort, which is absolutely ridiculously big for a game that simple. And then we'll get into the awesome games. That's the reason I bought this lot, and the reason I messaged him right away is because the games he had were incredible. New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I think I have this one, so this will be sold, but I might be trading mine out. Mine's in like perfect condition, and his is in perfect condition, so I don't know. I'll be keeping mine, I guess, and selling this one. Who cares? I know I own this game, but this one's in awesome condition as well. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Like I said, that controller you can play with this. The new Super Smash Bros. Is coming out pretty soon, but these games, I'll tell you in a minute with the next one. One game I'll be selling or throwing away or something. Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii. I'll probably throw this with the system when I sell it. This is the game, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I've literally found, probably, and a memory card in here with it. I've probably found, no, not exaggerating, 25 copies of this game in the last year. It's the most common of the valuable games I find, and it sells on eBay all day long for $25. Super Smash Bros. Games for a reseller, even if you're not a reseller, if you're a collector, buy them 100% of the time, because it's like the easiest game to sell for a good amount of money, maybe next to Pokemon games. Pokemon games are ridiculous too. This is the one I'm really excited about in this lot, these next two. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I've had my eyes open for this forever, and the fact that I'm going to be getting it basically for free is awesome. Now this is the one with the music CD and the 25th anniversary. I don't know if everyone came with this or if this is some sort of special edition. Leave me a comment if you know the answer to that. If there's different versions of this game or if they all say Zelda 25th anniversary on it. I don't know. 100% keeping this. You need the Wii Motion Plus controller to use it. And this is the only Zelda game I've never played. I can't wait to play through it. I'll probably cut ahead on my list of games that I'm playing. I'll probably cut ahead a lot of games to put that one on the list. Now this is one I've played and beat and owned and sold, and I was kind of sad I sold it because it literally is probably the best platformer of all time. And if you don't believe me, look at the reviews. A lot of people concur that this is the best platforming game ever made. And the fact that I sold it when it was in my collection, I felt really bad about it. So I'm keeping this 100%, and it's Super Mario Galaxy 2. I found kind of a beat-up copy at a garage sale, played it, beat it, and got rid of it. This is a very nice condition copy with a GameStop receipt. That's funny. GameStop receipt. $45 he spent in March of 2011. So he got this game, several years ago. I'll get that sticker off. Excellent condition and 100% keeping this game. And that is all. For anyone that cares, I'll be keeping these two games 100%. And I'll probably be selling pretty much everything else, and I should get my $120 back and then basically keep these two for free. So, Merry Christmas to me. I'm going to do a gameplay commentary probably tonight on the other channel. I'll leave a link, as we always do, about Craigslist and why it just sucks. It sucks. This is the first good find I've had on there for a long time. And I'll probably explain to you guys why on my video, or at least why I think so. Not that I have any idea. But check that out. Check out that other channel. And Fanta went out yard selling this week. I think he'll do a pickup video, a quick one on Fanta's finds. He got a few really cool things from a friend, 100% for free. And they are really nice items, so you guys will have to check that video out. He'll probably do it on Fanta's finds this week, though, since me and him won't see each other for a couple days at least. So that is it. Swap meet, garage selling, all that stuff we'll get back to in the new year, but right now there's no point even going out. It's pretty much shut down during the holiday season and during this cold front we've had. So that is it from me, guys. I am out. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back, I don't know, probably in a week or so. Later, guys.